Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're taking a look at the Logitech C920, and this is pretty much just a quality test, but I want to be talking about something else, the C922 that Logitech has recently gone and released. It's supposed to be the successor of the C920, because the C920, as you know, is very old, in terms of technology. It's years old. And people have been using it for a long time because it has good quality, as you can tell. And it's just about the best consumer webcam that you can get, and it's not entirely outrageously expensive. But the C922 came in with the promise of 60 FPS, and it did in fact deliver 60 FPS, but at a cost. It looks really bad. Initially, it was supposed to be 60 FPS at 720p, and it is, technically, but it appears like the C922 is taking a lower resolution, and this is just my interpretation. I've seen cameras do this before. It looks like it's taking a lower resolution than 720p at 60 FPS, and then it's upscaling it to 720p, so it looks really bad. It's either that or they've applied just a hellacious noise reduction. Due to the higher frame rate, there's less light being transferred to the sensor in each frame, so there's just a hellacious amount of noise reduction. It's one of those two. I don't know which one it is, but it just looks really bad. I don't have one. I have a C920, so I can't give you an example, but there's plenty on the internet. The entire point of this video is really that the C920 looks good, and I wouldn't upgrade to it. If you have, if you're looking for a webcam, rather, don't have one, and you're just looking to buy a new one, I'm not opposed to the C922. There could be updates later to fix the 60 FPS. I don't think there will be, but that's always a possibility. But as of right now, it's not a worthy upgrade. If you're buying it new, sure, go ahead and get it, especially if it's the same price. But I bought the C920 over the C922. I didn't have either one, so take that as you will. I don't believe it's just worth the extra price. It comes with XSplit broadcaster. I think it's like 6 months, but let me tell you this, you can get that for really cheap on G2A, the game marketplace. They have XSplit there as cheap as like $7 a year. So if you really want that, don't buy that camera for that, because XSplit's usually really expensive, but you can get it extremely cheap. I actually bought it, and I don't really like it all that well. I still use OBS, and I can do that without much guilt because I paid $5 for it. So yeah, that is your quality test and a little bit of a rant about Logitech's odd new camera. It's also still USB 2, which I find a bit odd. You would think they could push a lot more data through a USB 3 connection, and since it's aimed at streamers, professional streamers, you would think that they would assume these professional streamers would already have a high-end rig which would be able to support that USB 3, not necessarily C, but just USB 3, and then you could have great quality 60 FPS, 1080p even, as long as the camera itself could support it. But right now there doesn't appear to be any huge quality improvement, even in 30 FPS. It just seems to be about the same, so just I wouldn't buy it, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.